Yo, what's good, boys? Today I took no trade. It was a no news Friday, so typically y'all know me, don't trade those days. And today was a perfect example why you don't trade it. Okay. Yeah. So going today, like I just said, absolutely no news, and it is the day after FOMC as well as the day after we hit all-time highs. Okay. So you know what that means? Probably not the best price action. Okay. So just all those things combined, they told me that price sprint was just gonna be absolute dog shit today. Okay, but yeah, so going in today, I was pretty confident, to be honest, for the TGIF to hit. Um, but yeah, as you can see, we never did. So mark out TGIF is pretty much the 20 to 30% range of a weekly expansion. If there is a Monday or Tuesday manipulation, and then a continuation for the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday you want to see a TGIF, a retracement into the 20 to 30% of the range. So pretty much classic expansion weeks, you want to see price retrace down into this range. Now, if it's a consolidation profile, we're talking about weekly profiles. That's what I'm talking about. If it's a consolidation profile where we chop Monday, we chop Tuesday, we chop Wednesday, that's a little different. Okay, we don't really have TGIF on those days. But if it's a classic expansion week where we have Monday or Tuesday high of week or low of week, forming the manipulation for the weekly power of three, typically you want to see a retracement on Friday. So yeah, very confident. Let the boys know on my Discord that I was looking for the TGIF to be hit. As you can see, we never even retraced down into it, but I found it interesting that we tap into this 4-hour BISI right here. And going into the 15-minute, scrolling just in a little bit more. All-time highs over here. We hit all-time highs, and as you can see, chop. Okay, I mean, this is Asia session anyway, but once we hit the all-time highs, we just came to a halt. And then let me mark out these sessions real quick, because y'all boys, damn, that's loud. You know this shit, right? So work on each of these sessions. So we had high time frame bearish SMT formed during Asia. Don't really care too much about Asia. But then when London opened, we formed SMT at the London open high. Okay. So at this point, we're stacking bearish SMT. We are holding this 15-minute BPR right here. Look at the consequent encroachment of that. Look at the fucking consequent encroachment of that. Let me zoom in real quick. Beautifully respected. Okay. And why is this a BPR? It's because there is two fair value gaps that are aligned with each other. Okay, this is not a BPR. Okay, a lot of people get confused. This is not a BPR. Okay, because it's not a straight gap through it. Okay, like right here, it's just nothing. Right. This is an inversion. Okay, this is a BPR. There's a straight gap through both sides. Okay, there's no wicks. There's no extra candles in between. It's just a gap on each side. Okay, so this is a BPR. And then look at the consequent encroachment. BPR consequent encroachments are extremely strong. And typically, I mean, if you see a BPR like getting closed above the consequent encroachment, that's a kind of a sign that most likely it's going to fail. Don't take that for 100% for word, but do your data or do your studying and collect that data. But from what I've noticed, if it closes pretty high up, if the body closes pretty high up above the consequent encroachment of a BPR, only a BPR, then typically they will fail because this point is it's fucking last line of defense. It's main line of defense pretty much. If it passes that shit, it's gonna break it and it's going to continue that direction. Okay, so looking at that, it's fucking beautiful. So yeah, London SMT at the highs as well. So we're stacking high time from bearish SMT, and then London we just get a beautiful run lower. Obviously didn't catch anything. I don't trade London. I was up and I was studying, but I don't trade during London. I don't look at the markets during London. I study in that time. Okay, so what we do, we dump lower, tap into the 4-hour SIBI or 4-hour BISI, and we form SMT at this low. Okay, and at the time, I was still wanting to be bearish at market open just because of how fat the expansion was in all this huge unbalanced range throughout the entire week, right? And I want to see something get filled, right? So we filled the H4 or the 4-hour BISI, but we completely just ignored the TGIF. Formed the manipulation during London at the lows, and had the high time from SMT up here stacking. Like we were really stacking so much fucking high time from bearish SMT. We just completely ignored that. And then market open right here. As you can see, absolute dog shit price action, okay? Off of open, form SMT at this low, which is the Judas swing. And as well as, I think we might have gotten it. Hold up, boys, hold up. Yeah, so we also had minor SMT right here as well. On like the 5 minute. We had like SMT these highs as well. So, okay, looking at this. All right, boys, looking at this. What does this mean? Okay, look at all this SMT that's forming. That's typically a sign of bad price action, okay? Typically a sign of manipulation, a lot of manipulation. Okay, it's different if it's on one side, but it's on both sides that they're forming, okay? Okay, we're continuously forming bearish SMT, stacking bearish SMT, then bullish SMT, then another bullish SMT, then bearish SMT, all on the high time frame. That is a telltale sign that price action is going to be dog shit, okay? Until one side is cleared, it's going to be absolute dog shit, okay? So at this point, I mean, obviously I'm not going to trade at all today. I'm going to show you my executions just for proof. Nothing taken today. Those were yesterday's executions. And yeah, just from here, I mean, I don't really even know how to analyze this shit. I mean, we respected this order block pretty well. This 15-minute order block, got a strong closure above it, ran lower, and just pretty much respected it. And at this point, at this high right here, we formed SMT again. This was at 9:45, I believe, 9:30. So yeah, bro, it's just so much SMT, so much manipulation. That is a insane sign to get the fuck out. Do not trade. This is a day that a lot of people blow their accounts, okay? There's this one dude on YouTube. I'm not going to say his name, but he trades IFVGs as well, and he has a decent following. He's a cool dude, it seems like, but he struggles, right? He struggles with his psychology. And, you know, I believe that the main issue with him is, yes, he trades similar to Dodgy. You know, the only thing I really took from Dodgy is IFVGs and data highs and data lows. Right. But, you know, I don't really copy his model word, you know, play by play, okay? At all. I literally just use IFVGs from him. I learned IFVGs from him for a while. I traded his model. Didn't work with me, so I just made my own shit, right? But he trades pretty similar to Dodgy. He does a bunch of like other stuff as well. He like made his own model off of it, but he used to do the same thing as me. He traded Dodgy, his model, but he struggles with a lot of psychology issues. Okay, he has a lot of days where he posts. He's a pretty good trader, but his psychology, man, it fucks him over. He would be fully profitable right now if he just cut the bullshit and stopped trading these bad days. It's these days that are, you know, it's kind of like he needs to trade every single day. And that's a problem, bro, because I used to have the same exact problem literally like a month ago. And I fixed that issue because I realized that throughout all my data that, you know, I would be profitable right now if I cut these bad days off. If I cut the days that are extremely unprobable, that have a bunch of high time frame conflicting SMT on both sides of the market, right before market open, okay, and after market open as well, are forming just fucking random ass shit, okay. 15-minute candles look dog shit. I would have traded this 2 months ago. I would have 100% traded this. Try to find a trade in this, right? Trading no news Fridays, no news Mondays. Like, it was bullshit. I didn't trade no news Mondays, but no news Fridays. You know, opening and closing of the weekly, you know, candle, it's going to be chop. Okay, that's just how it works. So Mondays, it's typically going to be chop. Fridays are typically going to be chop. The only exception is Fridays that have high impact news. Sometimes those can be pretty decent. But yeah, dude, he just struggles a lot with psychology, and you know, a lot of y'all boys, y'all may think that, you know, your bias is always wrong, this and that, but like, it's just you're kind of in that break-even stage. Okay, you're in that break-even stage, right? I recommend y'all boys, please listen to me. Stop trading every single day. Stop trying. I know you want to, bro. I did as well, but I promise you, bro, the instant that you're able to stop always wanting that dopamine hit and just, you know, tape read every single day that you know the markets, no matter, you know, fucking if it's a bank holiday or what, just look at price and look how it's reacting, learn, study, tape read, okay? But do not trade. Lock yourself out of your account that day. If it is going to be a bad day, and you know it for sure because of the news, or, you know, because we have FOMC the next day and we have no news today, you know, the fucking pre-market is looking, fucking really expansive like this, and like I don't know, just you have that feeling through your data that you've collected that, okay, I've seen this before, price may not be good today. Okay, let it play out a little bit, and if price is not looking too good, lock yourself out of the account. Do not trade. Please try that, bro. I've been stuck on break even for forever. Really, like I've been stuck break even for like 4 or 5 months, and it was just last month that I figured out my issue, and it was because I was literally trading and I was getting my bias wrong, and I was getting chopped out almost every single day. That looked super shitty on the high time frame. It was on no news days on like a Friday, or like a day before fucking CPI, and there's no news. Like all these things, you just learn over time. But days that just don't look good, I would still trade it no matter what. I would force a trade, and that is exactly why I was so unprofitable, and I was, break even for 3 months, 4 months. Once I figured that shit out, I'm not even profitable right now, but my confidence is better. Throughout this entire election phase, obviously the price action has been dog shit because we've only had one high impact news driver every single week, and I was still able to call out the markets pretty well. Okay, so I know my shit's clicked. Okay, at this point, okay, I understand how I'm looking at price. I go into the market looking for the same exact thing every single day, and it's still worked throughout the entire fucking election phase. So I know it worked, but that I'm still working through some things, and it's just taking time, right? But I am way more profitable. I'm doing so much better than how I was doing, before I made that a rule. Before I made, trading these trash ass days a rule. Not trading them, I mean. Once I did that shit, bro, my trading has been doing so much better. I've only been taking 1 or 2 trades a week, but those 1 or 2 trades a week are A+ setups, okay? And those A+ setups are better than taking 4 or 5 dog shit trades a week, okay? You're going to make more profit when you just stay patient and, you wait for the best of best opportunities, okay? So I promise y'all, boys, if y'all are in that break-even stage and you realize that a lot of the trades that you're in, you're just getting chopped out of, or that your bias is wrong, but, when there's high-impact news days, your bias is fucking on point, you know exactly where price is going, and it does that, I really recommend y'all boys to stop. Just try it for 1 or 2 weeks. Stop trading, no news days, like on Friday and Monday. And Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, those are okay to trade. No news days, because typically those are the manipulation or the distribution for the week. But if it is a no news day, I would say for y'all to trade the first hour of market open. I'll probably stop trading at around 10 o'clock on no news days, on those days especially. But yeah, bro, just stop trying to force trades. Stop trading on days that look like dog shit, like today. And I promise you, bro, I can almost guarantee some of y'all will see some extreme results, slowly but surely. So yeah, I mean, other than that, bro, the 1 minute fucking people fucking blew their accounts today. The kid blew his account today. The kid I'm talking about, he fucking blew his account. All of his funded account, or all of his challenges today, he fucking blew them all because of this. Because of fucking that. Right? I took a paper short, looking for shorts right here. I took a paper short right here, and caught the short off this inversion, and I got stopped at, I think it was this high. Once I saw me getting stopped out right here, us chopping and then continuing lower, I knew that, okay, today's going to be dog shit, okay? For sure, today's going to be dog shit. Looking at prices, looking right here, as well as stopping me out for no reason, chopping around, and then continuing to, my bias and where I thought I was going, I just knew, okay, this is going to be fucking terrible, okay? And, me a couple months ago, I would have continued trying to trade this, and, I would continue cooking my shit, continuously being break even, because I would trade bad on these days, and I would trade good on high probability days, okay? So it was just back and forth. So a lot of sauce given today, boys. I hope y'all found something helpful from it. And yeah, so if y'all want to join the Discord below, just a fucking killer ass community. We got a bunch of boys in there trying to level up themselves through trading, through trying to make money, self-discipline, fucking all that shit, fitness as well. Dropped a bunch of sauce through Notion templates talking about fitness, ICT strategies, the way I understand them, as well as psychology tips. So all of that will be in there for completely for free. As well as if you want to book a one-on-one call with me, just DM me on Instagram win, and yeah, we could set up a one-on-one for y'all boys if y'all are struggling with psychology or anything like that. So I'll be glad to help some of y'all boys. So again, hope y'all enjoyed today's video and have a blessed weekend. See y'all boys next week.